Messi has just done something that maybe no one will be able to repeat for decades. 5 goals in just 2 matches, 3 historic records, and a climb to a summit no footballer had ever reached before. He is 38 years old. Some said his time was over. Some said the 2026 World Cup would be nothing more than his final dance. But Lionel Messi had other plans. This is the story of 6 days that changed football history forever. Let's begin. June 16th, 2026. Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City. Argentina, the defending world champions, were playing their opening match of the World Cup. Their opponent? Algeria. But even before kickoff, Messi had already made history. This was his 6th World Cup. No player in football history had ever played in 6 different World Cups. Before touching the ball even once, he had already entered the history books. The match started cautiously. Algeria looked fearless. They even found the back of the net. But the assistant referee's flag went up. Offside. A first warning for Argentina. And then the 17th minute arrived. The moment everything changed. Messi received the ball just outside the box. One quick turn. 2 defenders left behind. A third tried to stop him, but failed. Then, the shot. And the ball flew like a rocket into the top corner. Goal! 1-0 Argentina! The stadium exploded. But he wasn't done. Minute 60. McAllister's shot was blocked. The rebound fell perfectly to Messi. For most players, just a simple rebound. For Messi, a guaranteed goal. Goal! 2-0. And now, only one more goal remained. Minute 76. Messi on the ball. Calm. No rush. As if time moved slower for him. He found a tiny gap between 2 defenders. A curling shot, and the ball kissed the bottom corner. Goal! Hat-trick. 3-0. But this was more than just another goal. It was Messi's 16th World Cup goal. Number 16. The number that put him level with Miroslav Klose. For years, Klose had stood alone at the top. Now Messi was right beside him. The entire stadium rose to its feet. Some fans were crying. They knew they were witnessing one of the greatest nights in World Cup history. But the story wasn't over. Just 6 days later, June 22nd, 2026, Argentina against Austria. And this time, the whole world had one question. Would the record finally be broken? There were only 2 days left until Messi's 39th birthday, an age when most footballers have long retired. But he was still shining on the biggest stage in the world. And then, just 5 minutes into the game, Argentina won a penalty. The entire stadium fell silent. Everyone knew what this moment meant. Messi stepped up. The world held its breath. He ran. He struck it. But the ball went wide. Unbelievable. The chance was gone. Austria breathed again. Some thought maybe tonight would not be the night. But legends are not defined by their mistakes. They are defined by how they respond. Messi lifted his head and kept going. Like always. Minute 34. The moment the world had been waiting for. Messi received the ball outside the box. One touch, 2 steps, and then a masterpiece. The shot flew through defenders and straight into the corner. Goal! The stadium erupted. Argentina's players ran toward him. The fans screamed, and football history changed forever. 17 World Cup goals. The record was broken. Lionel Messi was now the greatest World Cup goal scorer of all time. But he still wasn't finished. The game entered stoppage time. Everyone thought the story was over. But Messi had one final chapter to write. 90 plus 5. The final attack for Argentina. Messi picked up the ball in midfield. He looked up and played a brilliant through ball to Juan Alvarez. Alvarez made the run, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He shot, but the keeper blocked it. The ball spilled loose inside the box. And right there, Messi arrived. First shot! Saved again!
But the rebound fell back to him. Second shot, goal! 2-0! The stadium exploded once again, and now the number changed again. 18 World Cup goals. Not just breaking the record, but pulling away from it. It was as if he didn't just want to touch history, he wanted to rewrite it. The fans screamed his name. Messi! 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 Argentina won 2-0. But that night, the result was not the biggest story. 18 World Cup goals, the most in history. 28 World Cup matches, the most appearances in history. 201 matches for Argentina. 26 direct goal contributions in World Cups. 6 different World Cups. 6 consecutive World Cup matches with a goal. And a record that may stand untouched for years. But maybe the most important number is none of those, 39. Because in just 2 days, he would turn 39 years old. At an age when most players only relive the past, Messi was still building the future. Some players become champions. Some become legends. But only a very few become immortal. And in the summer of 2026, in just 2 matches, Lionel Messi became more than a footballer, more than a legend. He became eternal. Now it's your turn. How many years do you think this record will survive? Can anyone ever reach 18 World Cup goals? And most importantly, are we watching the greatest footballer in history? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe now. Because the story of the 2026 World Cup has only just begun.